We got Gabriel, the Democratic shield. Oh Lord. Oh, the Biden and the guys have sent him down. Let's hear what Gabriel has to say. What's going on? What's going on, Gabriel? What did Biden and those guys send you down to push for us now? What they send you down to push?
Did you watch his Emmett Till speech today he
Oh
gave?
Lord, no, I didn't. What did he say?
I thought it was a great speech talking about how, efforts are being like in Florida trying to, you know, have revisionist history when it comes to Black American history. And I thought it was a good way to honor Emmett Till today.
Man,
I think you should just check out that speech. I thought it was a very good speech.
no, thank you. Because Biden's ass went out of his way to not prosecute the woman who got him killed. I don't want to hear shit Biden has to say
I think
about Emmett Till.
that case went to a grand jury. That case went
Man,
to a grand jury, and they came out
please.
and they indicted.
They came around and did what?
The grand jury did not said there wasn't enough sufficient evidence to
The
indict him.
grand juries are con games, and the Biden administration didn't do anything. It wasn't a federal grand jury. The Biden administration didn't do anything, and they could have done
They had
something.
an They reopened the investigation, and the investigation found there wasn't enough evidence to bring a
Horse
sufficient
crap.
case.
Horse crap. Yeah, that's horse
I mean,
crap. Wait,
you think so?
it wasn't the Biden administration who did the investigation. That was some local yokel shit down there.
But you had Emmett Till, like cousin and best friend, that was at the White House today, and he gave an impassioned speech. I think you should go
I
check that
don't
out.
give a damn about family coons. There's a coon in every family. That doesn't justify Biden with his damn benign neglect and him coming out here with this symbolic nothing burger
But
when Biden sat there and protected that woman for years and didn't do anything.
protected is a I wouldn't go
Yeah,
there.
protected. They didn't do anything to her. Don't come
Didn't
out
they,
here.
aren't they,
Don't wait till she died and then hop out here talking about we're gonna put a monument for Emmett Till. What the fuck you talking about? The woman was
would you
alive.
not give
She
would you
was
not give
alive. You
credit
didn't do
to
anything when she was alive. Punish her when
would
she's
you
alive. Don't protect her. Not punishing her is protecting her.
would you not give credit to Biden when he prosecuted Breonna Taylor's killers?
No, he didn't even do that. They
They
didn't
did. They came with federal. They have federal charges on the
do.
officers
It
that
wasn't
and
for murder though. It wasn't for the murder. They didn't prosecute them for the murder. It was some symbolic nothing
manslaughter.
burger.
It wasn't
It wasn't for
symbolic.
the murder. That was for them shooting at the neighbors or some shit. It wasn't even for killing Breonna Taylor, sir. It was a
No,
nothing burger.
that was the state case. Federal charges brought murder charges.
Not for killing Breonna Taylor. No, it wasn't.
Yes, they was. Yes,
So
it was. I
they
think you need
didn't.
to go back.
Did he get convicted of murdering Breonna Taylor?
No, the trial hasn't started yet. They're
Yeah,
still
yeah.
undergoing the
That
process.
doesn't sound right.
But they are indicted though
For murder?
for
No,
murder.
no.
Oh, come
Hold
on.
on, I'm gonna have some of my people come up here because I got to look into that because no, it's not for the murder of Breonna Taylor. That's not what they got indicted for, from what I
And I just
understood.
got, and while we're on the subject of politics, like, what does Biden or what does the Democrats have to do to get your support?
Reparations, dude, a reparations check. The same kind of money they're giving to the Ukraine, the same kind of money they're giving to the Hispanic immigrants.
That's pocket change.
Oh, well, get in your pockets. Dig in the pockets then. How come they're so reluctant to dig in the pockets?
I don't think the money that's been given to Ukraine so far, which is $113 billion, is sufficient enough to fund reparations. Do you think so?
Wait. Who got $113 billion?
So far in the war in Ukraine has we've gave Ukraine $113 billion.
Oh yeah. We've given everybody money except us.
Mm. And Biden can't unilaterally just do it by himself. He needs
Oh, stop.
Congress. He
So
can't.
it's always wait, he can write an executive order. Hell, Trump was doing
What
things
lo- wait,
on his own.
wait what
Trump
law
was
can
doing stuff
Biden
on his own.
like what
Trump went in there with a pen and just started writing shit down and making shit happen. He ain't wait on nothing.
Oh yeah, and like he got sued for it and lost in court what he did.
No man, but the money was already distributed, dude. The money
What
was,
money?
and he got sued. What did he got sued? No, he got sued for some fucking with a porn chick. That's what he got sued for. He was with a porn chick. What you talking about?
And I'm just saying, like, what law that Biden can use to justify reparations under executive order? Like, what law
Dude,
that Congress has passed?
man,
There hasn't been one.
dude, they give money to all of these immigrant groups, and they don't do all of that go to Congress stuff. Money just kind of pops up out of nowhere for
Well,
all
but
these groups.
no, they have to go through a process. It's not just willy nilly. They just give money.
Well,
That's not what
why
happens.
is the process so easy for all these other groups? Why do these Hispanic?
What specific groups you talking about? Like to fund immigration? That's money you take from the Homeland Security to use to deal with the immigration. You're not just giving money to immigrants.
Yeah, they
You're not just
are. Yeah,
Where
they
do
are just
where
giving
they do
money to
that,
them.
Tariq? Where they do that at? Like, really, like, let's honestly, like, where they do that
Nigga.
at?
Nigga, what these immigrants are not homeless out here. Where do you think they're being housed, dude? They're being
I've
taken care
personally,
of.
I've personally met Haitian immigrants that came over the southern border in the last 2 years. I'm sure they have
Dude,
not gotten shit from the government.
dude. We ain't talking about a couple of stragglers. All of these people running over here in droves, they're running to somewhere for shelter. They're not
Yeah,
homeless.
yeah,
In
they
New
call
York, dude, in New York, these people up in hotels in New York. Who's footing the bill?
the government, but that's not giving direct check.
Right,
But that's not
right.
giving. But that's not giving direct checks in their pocket, saying, "Oh yeah, here's
Nigga.
$50,000. You can go and
Because
do that."
yeah, really?
That's money already
That's
allocated under Congress to the
semantics.
homeland. That's money already allocated under Congress to Homeland Security to deal with the immigration issue. That's
With
legal.
the
I'm just saying.
immigration issue is an issue that they're causing. You're causing the issue and then funding the issue that you're causing.
Who's causing the
And
immigration
and
issue?
that's our tax. It's not Homeland Security. It's our tax dollars.
Tariq, who's
That's my
causing the
money.
immigration? Well, who's causing the immigration issue?
They are. They're opening the door to them. They're not. These
Oh
people are
no,
not forcing their way in
you
here.
know.
They're not sneaking in here. They're letting
So,
them in here.
so you don't give Biden no credit that right now it's border crosses at the lowest point in his administration because he has a new immigration
Dudes,
plan.
because they done let so many people flood in here, they got
No,
to
because
stop it at one point.
no, because then he has a new system where people could use the app and sign up and could get a sponsor to come into this
All
country.
cap, cap, cap,
That's how
cap.
you
Dude,
deal with
they're
immigration.
they're open. They're letting them in here in order to undermine us.
No, he's
Yes,
made
it
it
is.
easier to come here legally, and that's how you solve immigration. If you solve
Dude,
legal immigration,
you
illegal
don't
immigration goes away.
legal at my ass, nigga. Then why are they running all through the river down there in droves down in
That's what.
Texas and places like that? And the border patrol is just standing there watching them. There's several videos of not only
Yeah,
border patrol watching them. There's videos of border patrol helping them get over here.
because
They're not.
they're doing that because there's no incentives for them to come legally because our legal immigration system is broken. But once Biden did a little tweak to the immigration system, the border crossings has gone down majorly. That's
Dude,
I
but
think
yeah,
you
but
should give him credit for that. Why shouldn't
no,
you give
I
him credit for
shouldn't
that?
give them
Why
credit
not?
because why does my tax dollars that could be used on Foundation of Black Americans go into non-citizens and I'm going to give him credit? Are you insane?
Yeah, but their tax dollars should be used on reparations, but it has to go through Congress to make that happen. It's not just on Biden. It has to go through
But they didn't.
Congress.
But Congress and all of these people are giving money to non-citizens. Are they doing all of this go through Congress to give money to these illegal immigrants?
Yes, you have to. That's how they fund Homeland Security. Homeland Security is built to put the money to deal with the immigration problem, and to deal with the immigration problem, Biden has made a tweak to the legal immigration, and which has
So
stopped. Which
why? So why is it so easy for non-citizens to get our tax dollars instead of the citizens who built the nation? Why is it so hard for
because
us and so
one
easy for non-citizens?
because when they show up at the border, it costs money to deal with the problem. That's just how you
It's a
run a
pro-
country.
but
We
when we have problems, it costs money to deal with our problem, but they won't deal with our
Wait,
problem,
whoa,
which
whoa,
is
whoa, whoa, whoa!
reparations.
Biden has done a lot domestically. He has put money domestically into different. He's passed a $1.2 trillion
Don't
infrastructure
say don't you better not don't say don't you better not say no goddamn HBCU bullshit.
I
Don't you
say,
start don't you start that. Don't start all of that lift
we
all boats because you're about to do that. You're about to do the lift all boats. He didn't give something to
the extended child tax
healthcare
credit,
and,
the
and, and
extended
that
child.
that helps black men. No. We don't do all that lift all talk. That's lift all.
Would you at least admit that
No, no.
historically,
Would you at least those lift all things don't work for us? No,
if that's
because all groups are not being punished and deprived of resources like us. So you're not going to lift all every group and then include us in the lift all. That
even
don't
when
work.
Black Americans benefit from those policies,
No, we don't do that, brother. We
and
ain't doing a lift all program. That's more slavery.
well,
Y'all sit up and punish us,
slavery,
and then everybody gets to benefit off our punishment.
and
That's called slavery. We're done with the slave shit. They're gonna have to break us off specifically, brother. That's
okay,
it.
that's okay,
So
that's
let them
fair.
know. Let them know. Go
No,
back and
I'm
let them
letting
know.
I'm letting it know. I'm just saying, but like,
Go back and at them think tanks.
I
Which
just
think tank are you? I already know. I know you with the thing. Which
man,
one are you
I'm
connected
over
to?
here
Because I
in
listen.
Georgia, man. I'm over
Keep it a buck.
here.
Because listen, listen. Keep it a buck. How often do they have meetings about me at them think tanks? Because I've heard from several people they have meetings there about me all the time at them DNC think tanks all the time. How often have you sat in the meetings and they've talked about me specifically?
Your rhetoric is problematic, Tariq. I give you that. Your rhetoric is
Yes.
problematic.
So
It's problematic because you could be such an you could be such an asset. You really
I
can't.
am an asset to my community, to the foundational Black American community.
But why do you
I
tell?
am.
But why do you constantly tell your? Why do you constantly tell your people, or not your people, but why do you constantly tell Black Americans to not vote and sit out the process? Is your solution to do nothing?
And that's being strategic. That's like being in Vegas. If you gamble, sometimes it's better to not put nothing on the table. It's better to wait until there's some money on the table and before you make a bet. And that's what we're doing now. We're waiting until there's money on the
But,
blackjack table before we hit.
but what makes me such a staunch Democrat is when I look at statistics saying that Black Americans since World War II has statistically done better under the Democrats than under the
Oh
Republicans.
God,
That's
stop
that's
it,
a
man.
fact.
That is so, dude.
Unemployment is down, poverty is down, and incomes are up
Dude,
under
the
Democratic
Democrats,
administrations.
dude, the Democrats are as detrimental as the Republicans. The policies
That's
that the
not what the numbers
Democrats
say. That's
implemented,
not what the
oh
numbers say.
yeah, dude, the policies that the Democrats have implemented, they've been worse for Black society. They've undermined us. They've broken up the Black home. They've effeminized the Black boy. They've deprived us
The
of our
Democrats have
resources
done
and
that.
gave yes. The Democrats give our resources to all of these other groups except us and then elevate them over us. The Republicans don't even do that. The Republicans don't elevate many of those non-citizens over us.
Wasn't
So yeah,
Nixon
the
in the D?
Democrats have been
Wasn't Nixon in
very
the DEA that injected drugs into the Black community? Was it? What about? What
uh-huh.
about? What about in the
And
Reagan
wasn't
administration?
Clinton with the three strikes and following up on the mass incarceration, doubling down on it, and the crime bill, which really locked Black folks up.
Didn't the Congressional Black Caucus support that bill?
And aren't those a bunch of tethers that we
No,
ain't fucking with? And
not
yes,
in
they are.
1994. We didn't have.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
wasn't a bunch of
yeah.
immigrants
Aren't
like that.
the
It was a Black
I
Americans
know,
supporting that.
but and they were a bunch of bootlicks that we are discrediting now because they do not represent us. The Black Caucus, they have never done anything specific for Black people since their inception in 1972. They have not done one thing specifically for Black society. That's why we're delegitimizing them too. They don't represent us. Those are do boys for the goddamn white Democrats. So we're
I'm
delegitimizing
saying.
them too. So tell them I said that when you talk to them at the think tank.
I'll tell them, but your rhetoric on immigration it helps the Republicans, man. I'm just saying it's like Republican Trump talking points when you have that rhetoric also on immigration.
No, no, this is real talk. That doesn't benefit us. And I know you come from an immigrant background, so of course
Yeah,
you're going to push
proud Haitian.
immigration. Of course you're going to push immigration because you benefited coming over here. If it
I
weren't for
think
foundational,
immigration benefits America. You don't think
how
so?
does it benefit foundational Black Americans? How is it benefiting us?
I don't know. I wouldn't see. I wouldn't see how is it a detriment to
That's what
Black
I. That's
Americans.
what I thought.
You,
Yeah, none. There's really no benefit, and
it
we've
is a
been kind of
benefit. We
pushing.
help the
Not for
us. We immigration helps the economy, and when the economy
sir,
is good, that black it does better for Black
sir.
Americans as
You
well.
couldn't help the economy in the country y'all fled from, sir.
Then
That's the problem.
why do corporations want Black immigrants?
So they can undermine us. One, that's the main thing. So they can undermine. That's really the primary reason. So they can undermine foundational Black Americans because they know how we get down. That's the only reason, sir. That's the primary reason. And cheap labor. See, because foundational Black Americans, we're gonna get a bag. We're not gonna be working for crumbs at these places. We're gonna make them give up a bag. They got immigration and the immigrants working under the table. They can pay you peanuts. No, we're gonna go in there and say, hey, give a nigga some of them dental benefits. Give me some of that Medicare. Give me that pension. We're gonna go in there and campaign and get everybody what they need to get. Y'all come over here, be 80 niggas in the house, all working for Uber, working under the table for tips and all that
Paying
bullshit. No,
taxes, put into the
we ain't
system,
doing that.
helping
No,
out
no,
with
no, no.
Social
We
Security.
ain't doing that.
Come
No,
on now.
we gonna make sure a
Immigrants
bag
are
is given to
are
everybody.
hardworking people put into the
Sir, if
system.
sir,
This country
you're
needs
from
the
Haiti.
bodies. This country needs the
Sir,
bodies. We're not having
sir,
kids.
your
We need the
homeland.
bodies.
No. Your homeland needs so your homeland of Haiti needs the bodies because that's where y'all need to be putting in some work, sir. Don't come
My
here talking about
homeland.
how yes, your homeland. Yeah, hey, you got a Haitian flag in your thing.
Yeah, I
You're a
do. My
proud
parents are
Haitian.
from. I was born here, but my parents
Yes,
are from Haiti. Yeah.
brother, that's where y'all need the bodies. Y'all need to go there and put some of
I
that
mean,
hard
Haiti
work into
lacks
Haiti
stability in institutions and is full of gang
because y'all
violence
keep
right now.
fleeing.
I don't think that's not
Because
true.
y'all keep fleeing. That's why
So
y'all
why?
do like us. Don't flee.
Oh,
Stay
no,
and build it up.
Doesn't America own the country of Haiti reparations for the damage they caused to that country?
You better go to the French first. The French got you first.
Ah, but
Yeah,
if you look at the Theodore Roosevelt invading Haiti in 1915, taking all the
I
gold and
know.
stuff, what like
I,
you know about this? You've been to Haiti.
I
You
know.
know
I'm very well aware. But Haiti taxed your ass for 100 years
French
nonstop.
But
Haiti was getting in that ass. Haiti made you pay reparations for getting them up out of there.
but
So y'all need to go holler at.
America
I
is
mean, France,
complicit.
France,
But
France, France. Yeah,
yeah, you're
France.
right.
You got to holler at the French.
I mean,
Y'all want to come over here,
America and
and
France
and
are
when you come
complicit
over here,
though.
and here's the thing: when you come over here, you ain't asking for no reparations. You're talking about ain't nobody trying to get no reparations because your reparations is coming here eating off foundational Black Americans, and that's the issue.
Eating off of. I'm just saying,
Eating.
America is complicit in the damage of Haiti. So by that logic, doesn't America
And
owe
y'all
Haiti
don't
some
and y'all don't
reparations?
go and when y'all come over, y'all don't hold them to task. Y'all come over and be like, "Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Hell
I'll
no.
yeah. Y'all don't holler at them
I
about.
literally just
Y'all
criticized the
don't
country for
criticize them about
destabilizing
that. No, no,
Haiti.
no, no, no.
I
Y'all
just
don't. The
criticized.
Haitians, no, y'all don't criticize them for that. Y'all
Yes,
come
we
over
do.
here talking about us,
Oh,
foundational
yes,
Black
we do.
Americans.
Karine Jean
How
Pierre,
we
she
don't.
talks about systemic racism all the time as a
Man,
press secretary.
y'all come over here tap dancing for white people
No,
like a
we
motherfucker.
don't.
Y'all
Oh,
ain't
come on.
y'all ain't holding them to task because
Come
y'all know
on.
they ain't gonna break y'all off over there.
Look
The
at Biden's
French,
press secretary, Karine Jean Pierre. She talks about systemic racism all the time at the White House.
no
Come on now.
man, please.
She's one.
That woman is a mammy flunky. She's up there eating white coochie, ain't thinking about nothing
Come
black.
on.
Stop
Just
it.
because she has a
That
white
woman
wife.
ain't thinking about nothing. That woman is laying in bed with white supremacy with a strap on. Stop it.
Yo, bro.
Eating
Yo,
some damn jollof.
that's one of my inspirations. Relax, yo.
Oh,
I, mean,
please.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
personally be
and
with a white.
I think she blocked me. None of them like me at the DNC because I call all of them out.
I think y'all need to have a conversation and sit down because I think I think you have a role to play in contributing. If you just change your stance on immigration, I think we can actually have a good partnership.
Man,
I think
please.
so.
I
I
mean,
think so.
I'm not. I ain't trying to be kumbaya. I'm trying to get my foundation of Black
But
American
I'm just
families
saying,
to paper.
but if reparations were to happen, it has to happen through the Democratic Party. I think you have to admit
I
that.
don't give a damn who it's gonna
Is
happen to.
but like if you had to choose, because there's only two parties. If reparations is going to happen for Black Americans, it's going to have to be through the Democratic Party because
Either
reparations in
or,
a.
I don't care who does it. Somebody's gonna do it. Somebody's gonna have to break
I'm just
bread.
saying,
It doesn't matter.
speaking realistically, the Republicans are not even going to touch that issue. Speaking realistically, you know
Doesn't
how
matter.
they
Well, the
are.
Democrats ain't really touching it,
I'm
but
just,
we're going to touch it.
but at least,
The thing, let's be clear. Let's be clear
yeah.
because we sit up and say, well, the Democrats and the Republicans are so racist. They're so racist. They're
Are
not
they
going to do
not
that.
racist?
I
They are racist.
understand, but listen, Lyndon B. Johnson was a racist. Lyndon B. Johnson was a hardcore white supremacist. J. Edgar Hoover, they got secret tapes of Lyndon B. Johnson in the 1960s calling Dr. King all types of niggas, using niggas, the word nigga just over and over again, just using racist jokes. But he was the one who actually passed the Civil Rights Act. So that was a very pivotal
If he was
piece of
president today,
legislation.
he'd get reparations done.
Yeah, but
I tell you that.
I'm just giving you an example of
Yeah.
some of the hardcore racists. If you put that pressure on them, they're gonna have to do what they're supposed to do. And in the 1960s, the streets, the grassroots, had a lot of pressure on the political structure,
But
so they had to do what they had to do.
sometimes it's those old hardcore racists that know how to wield power to get shit done. Though.
But see, this is the thing. See, you're not a foundational Black American. See, y'all, with all due respect, you came from a lineage of people who fled. We're different. We ain't trying to. We're
The
not. And
lineage.
I know. I'm not
First
saying
black
that as a
independent country
jab.
too. First black independent country too. We got to put that in there.
But the thing is, the coons undermine all of the riders, though. So you got to put that in there too. But we're
Y'all have
riders.
coons too. Y'all have coons too in
We
this
do,
country.
and we call our coons out. We call
Like
our coons out.
y'all
Our
got
coons
Brandon
can't.
Tatum,
Our
Candace
coons.
Owens.
But no, that's one of y'all.
Candace Owens
No,
is not
buddy.
black American.
No, she's not. She's
No, we don't claim
Caribbean,
her. We
and
don't
she.
claim her. Y'all can have her.
No, that's you. Yeah,
Y'all can
don't
have
put Candace on us.
her.
That's y'all.
All right,
She's proud. No, no,
Clarence
no.
Thomas.
Yeah. Clarence. We know he's a coon. We warned everybody about his
Herman
cooning.
Cain. Like, come on
Yeah,
now.
we know Herman Cain. We know he's a coon, and he died cooning. But the thing is, we stand on ours. We don't take no for an answer from these white supremacists. We let them know we're going to get the justice we need, and we ain't gonna flee nowhere. So that's where it is. But go ahead. But tell them when they have the meeting at the think tank, let them know that I said we're gonna have to get those reparations, and we're not backing up off that. Let them know, and tell them to write the checks out. Tell them we can.
I hope you
Yeah.
tell your supporters to vote for Biden in 2024 because
No. Well,
I'm just
if Biden with this bullshit symbolic gesture nonsense, with this Emmett Till stuff,
come
which is
on. His best friend,
disrespectful.
Emmett Till's best
You said
friend was there. His
that
family was
was
there.
It doesn't matter, dude. He
I
sat
thought.
there and let that woman live a peaceful life and waited till she died in order to come out here with this symbolic nonsense. It's offensive to the black community. It's offensive to me. I don't like it. It's
But not
offensive to
offensive to the
activists.
person who knew and loved Emmett Till.
Doesn't matter. There's always gonna be some butter biscuit eating coons in somebody's
Even the people
family.
that
That
knew Emmett Till, who went to his funeral, who saw his body in person, and he was at the White House today.
what the hell does that mean? What that got to do with us?
I'm just saying he saw it as a sign of respect, and he saw it like he thanked the
Well,
Biden administration
okay.
for
Well,
coming
well,
there.
well. They have to. They convinced him that it was cool. Now they got to convince the rest of us, and
And
I'm
just
not.
and I'm just saying, if reparations is
If
gonna,
they could listen. If they convinced Emmett Till's friend that Biden is a good guy and everything is cool, that's fine. You ain't convinced me.
you had George Floyd's brother up there in the White House shaking hands with Biden, smiling and stuff. Come on now.
More cooning.
His brother was
More
killed by a white
cooning.
supremacist police officer. Now he's
More
cooning.
cooning. Yes, a lot of families who are victims of all types of racism, there's a lot of coons in these families, unfortunately. Yes, there's some coons in these families who will get out here for a buck and tap dance and forgive and hug and kiss. And I've told people, if anything happens to me and if anybody in my family hops up there cooning, stone them niggas. I'm
But
telling you that from the grave.
but but
Stone any nigga in my family who comes up here cooning and buck dancing for a check on my grave.
But when it
You dig?
but like to go to your core issue of reparations, the public opinion in the Democratic Party is split 50-50. The Republican Party is 90-10. If this is gonna happen, it's gonna have to be through the Democratic Party, as we've seen in
Doesn't
California.
matter.
It's gonna
We
have to
don't
happen
care.
through our party. Because
But
the
we're not going
Democratic
to
Party
vote
at
for
least is
it.
willing. They're willing to listen to the issue. The
It doesn't
Republican
matter.
Party is not.
They need to come on through with it then. We're not going to sit here and just kind of get baited into voting and waiting on them to do it while they're
It's not
funding all
baited.
of
It's
these
not
other
baited.
people.
It's not baited. It's, I
It
feel.
is.
I,
It
I feel
is.
like is you have more of a voice. You have more of a impact when you push for it through the Democratic Party because
It
there are
doesn't
more
matter.
willing
I
ears to
don't care
listen.
who gives it. If Trump gets it to us, I'm voting for Trump.
They're the
Yeah.
same party that tries to cut the social safety net for low income Black Americans. You think that party's gonna get reparations done?
The Democrats do that. They're not helping low income black
What are you
Americans. I'm in
talking
LA.
about?
There's so many
Joe Biden, the last spending deal just helped out homelessness and veterans. Got $2.1 billion for
man,
them.
and many of those dollars went to immigrants. Most of
Oh
those dollars
no!
on immigrants.
Oh
They're
come
going to
on!
all of these other groups. Stop it.
Come
Those are
on
catch-all
now!
programs.
Come
That's not
on now!
specifically for us, dude. Come on.
Uh,
But anyway, dude, let me get some more people in
all
here,
right,
brother.
man. Good
They
talking to
got
you,
to.
Tariq, man.
All right, thank you so much,
I had to,
boy.
I had to come on.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, boy. The Democrats give him his talking points. So, yep, y'all going to hear a lot of that. See, that's why I like to have him on because the DNC think tanks, they send him around and all the others around just to push these talking points. And I'm letting y'all know what you're about to hear for the next year. But 2024, those are the talking points. They give them guys a whole list of talking points to use. They're going to be campaigning towards us heavy. And he knows, even and I kind of respect him because at least he owns up to it, and I can respect that. He kind of owns up to, yeah, they didn't send me down here. I can respect. I hate niggas who come around spewing the talking points and acting like they ain't been sent down here. At least give it up. Because we already know. We know they sent you down here. And trust me, look, I know people who work for these think tanks. They have meetings up there about me all the time. They have meetings about me all the damn time because they think I'm a problem because of the influence I have. I'm one of the few niggas with the influence who can reach a large number of people, and I'm just not bought and paid for. These niggas cannot dangle no money in front of me, and I'm gonna jump up and down. No, first of all, that little money they dang. I didn't have money for years, so I'm not no thirsty, starving nigga. That's number one. So let's talk some game for a minute, man. When you do any kind of business, man, the old adage is, man, you never go in the grocery store hungry. You ever heard that expression? Never go in the grocery store hungry. When you don't go in the grocery store hungry, you make better selections. So when you do business, don't go into business starving. You dig? You make better business deals when you ain't starving. For example, I give you an example. A person like Master P, Cash Money Records. Remember, Master P had a phenomenal record deal back in the '90s with Profile Records because Master P was already selling a bunch of records on his own. So Master P wasn't starving when he went to the negotiating table. So he was able to negotiate millions of dollars. Birdman and those brothers, Cash Money Records, they were selling a bunch of records independently. So when they went to Universal, they went to the table. They weren't starving. So they weren't going to take a welfare deal. So they went in there with dignity. Didn't they get like shit? I want to say 30 million. It was some real big record deal they got for millions of dollars when they first got signed. You don't go in there hungry. When you don't go in hungry, you can negotiate better. Now, when you go in there hungry, you go into a record label hungry, what happens? You end up like Bobby Smurda. You dancing on a table, bucking your eyes, then you sign over your publishing and then end up going to prison for 7 years while they're eating off your damn publishing. You understand? You go in there and you sign some janky 360 deal because you starving. They're going to throw a bunch of broads at you. Your eyes going to be bucking. They're going to throw some car keys at you, some leased car they're going to let you have that's going to come out your budget. Your eyes are bucking because you starving, and then you sell a gazillion records and you can't recoup on nothing. Yeah? You don't never go in the grocery store starving. And that's how I get down. I'm not in the grocery store starving. I've already sold too many books independently, sold too many movies independently, done too many major lectures for decades independently. So I don't need them. So when they come around trying to um, holler at me about hooking up with these people and promoting this and promoting that, because they used to holler at me about all that stuff all the time. I'm cool. I'm cool, man. What will the FBA community get for being in this political process? That's my biggest concern.